We are back on Morning Line. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday. We're streaming live on Facebook at newschannel5.com. Our guest with us this morning is Jim Shulman. He is the Metro Nashville Vice Mayor. Lots of phone calls and comments as well on Facebook if you want to jump in here. By the way, if you're unable to get through or we don't respond to your comment there, I'm also asking you that are following us on Facebook, follow me on Facebook, my station page, Nick Beres NC5. It's grown exponentially, and I try to get back to every message or comment that comes in there. It's a clearinghouse of information on a lot of things. So Nick Beres NC5 on Facebook as well. So let's get to some more phone calls now from our viewers for Jim, and we'll go next to, I believe, Lorraine. Hi, Lorraine.
Good morning.
What's on your mind, man?
Well, I was listening to y'all, and the gentleman that got the ticket in Lebanon, I received a ticket in Goodlettsville, and something just told me to call because some places were already closed, some places were still open, and my court date was just like the next day, and I didn't know what to do, so I called them, and they said, no, it had been canceled. You will receive a letter in the mail, and I did receive my letter within a different court date, like in April sometime.
Oh, okay.
So the best thing for him to do is just call, because like they told me, they don't have our phone numbers, so that's the only thing they needed to do. And she said, and we're hoping that other people would call. But see, I was in Sumner County, and he's in Wilson County, so the best thing to do is just call him.
I think it's great. Thank you for that. And I bet you that's going on everywhere across the board. Jim, we've got some comments here. Several people have asked, can you give anyone any updates with regard to Metro schools? I mean, we know as it stands, if I'm guessing right now, they're not coming back for the rest of the year. Now, that's not been made official at this point, right? Is it 2 weeks out now? Where do we stand as far as you know?
I don't know. I can get you that information. I can ask.
April 3rd is the day I know that was set out. There's no way we're coming back April 3rd, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
My guess is you're probably right. I mean, you look at the colleges and universities around Nashville and around the country, and they basically have said, you're not coming back for the rest of the semester, and they're figuring out how to do it. May have the same situation here, so don't know. I mean, the hope is that, again, as I've said a bunch of times on this show, if we do what we're supposed to do, maybe we get through this and get on the other side faster than we think. At this point, I don't know if I would count on schools coming back in. We may just have to shut down for the rest of the school year and then look forward to getting kids back in school in the fall or in the summer, basically. Right. But I don't know, but I can certainly find out and relay it back to Nick, and then he can pass it along. But at this point, again, we're taking it one day at a time. Under the mayor's order, we're taking it 2 weeks at a time. Let's do what we're supposed to, and then we'll see where we are.
More closures just now breaking is the Smoky Mountains. Arguably one of the crown jewels of federal state parks is closed to almost all of its areas because of the coronavirus. Keep people from coming out there and hiking about and being in large groups. So, yeah, we'll see. The schools, again, April 3rd, but if you're a parent and you live in Metro, I would just plan on saying it's going to go beyond there. If I lived in Metro, I would. I
think that's right.
I just don't think they're coming back. I don't think they're coming back. Let's go to Ricky. Ricky, good morning. What's on your mind, Ricky?
Yeah, I live in a different county, and I wish they would show on TV, what different counties that virus was in, like they do on school closings or Football Friday. They're running across the bottom of the screens, all the counties.
I'm trying to think. I mean, last time I looked, I'm not sure what county it's not in at this point. There may be a handful. I mean, they did that same thing originally, remember, Jim, with the states that were hitting. And for a long time, New Jersey was the last one holding out. Now, of course, coronavirus is in every single state and the District of Columbia.
So,
I'm not
Ricky,
sure.
if you have access to a computer, then I think you can pull it up by just going to www.tn.gov, G-O-V. It'll click up on the front page, and then you can go to the health department, and I think it should have a map. Or you could call the health department if you're particularly interested. You can call your local county health department or the state health department. If you don't have access to a computer, I think if you keep an eye on the news, they typically will show it. But I know that there are charts that indicate, typically if you just keep watching, they'll usually post a map. Davidson County happens to be really hard hit in the state of Tennessee, and we've got a number of cases here. I think it's over 600 now.
Right.
But in terms of county by county, I think they do that. If you can't find any of that, call your local county health department.
Yeah. And as I said, it's not in every county in the state at this point. And the lion's share, as Jim just said, are Williamson County, and especially Davidson County. But it's spreading, as you might expect. We've got to let you go here, but I know later this morning, of course, we're going to hear, I'm sure, another update from Metro and the mayor. And maybe also the announcement, as we've talked a lot about economics and small businesses struggling, hopefully a small business task force, right?
That's correct.
Some kind of task force.
Just be aware, everybody's doing a tremendous amount of work. We're going as fast as we can. A lot of pressure to get this done very quickly. Obviously, a unique situation, but we're going to get through this.
All right. Vice-Mayor Jim Shulman, thanks for coming on. And if you would, we'd love to have you come on as you can as this continues to go along, maybe every week or every other week, whenever your schedule permitting. I appreciate you coming on.
Always happy to be here.
All right. And again, I ask all of our viewers, as well as you perhaps leave us now, though, I'll have a programming note coming up about tomorrow. And also, you can follow and get more information, or if you want to message me personally, Nick Beres NC5 on Facebook. Okay, that's the other Facebook page you can go to, Nick Beres NC5 on Facebook. A lot going on there. We'll take a break. I'll be back to wrap things up right after this.